And good evening, everyone. Behind the Counter live here at Insane Games TV. Mike and Dan here on January 27th. Got a lot of stuff to go over here for this week here at the store. And a lot of different things that have happened throughout the week. Let me just make sure our sound is good before we go. And it's good. So, got a lot of stuff to go on. We had our Royal Rumble watch party last night. First ever kind of watch event that we've done. I kind of thought that was cool. Dave, Mike, Tom, Tyler, myself, we're all live here last night watching the Royal Rumble. If it's something you're interested in going back and watching, I don't know if it'd go on YouTube because of copyright stuff with WWE, but I do know it's on our Twitch library right now, which is twitch.tv/InsaneGamesTV_. So you can go right on there and give us a look and check that out. So that was pretty cool. We watched all that last night. What did you think? Is that your first Royal Rumble?
We've watched it all before, but for wrestling, that's pretty much the only event that I like. Me and Tommy made it the furthest with our pick with the big dog. We get finished in second place after destroying Edge, your choice. So it wasn't too bad.
It is. But I don't want to talk too much about that because that's what we have Ring the Bell for, which is on Wednesday. So we'll talk a lot of wrestling and post-Royal Rumble stuff on Wednesday. But kind of some big news that hit the world yesterday. I think it'd be kind of, if we didn't mention it a little bit, obviously the death of Kobe Bryant. I'm sure everyone is aware of it now. And we won't go into too much of detail because everyone's kind of... but in a store that mentions wetness and moist and...
basketball.
And the three-pointers and the swish balls. I mean, I think it's only...
And true competitors on the court.
It's only natural that we bring up Kobe Bryant for a quick minute. So, I mean, I'm not a big basketball guy, so I'm not...
Nor am I, but even people that aren't huge basketball fans knew of Kobe Bryant. He was just so wet on the court. His attitude was unmatched with his intensity. And... the true shame. He had a lot ready to go for him even after the basketball career with the business and other things going on. His daughter, so he will be missed.
It is true.
Truly wet.
Truly obviously, wet. Not knowing that much about basketball myself, but I do know the world has kind of just been crazy talking about him and tweets and messages all over the place, and it's kind of... you look at the last celebrity death that I can think of that have brought this magnitude was probably Whitney Houston. I remember that was kind of, the death of a sports icon or music kind of brings the world together a little bit. Whatever is going on or whatever. But I think that's kind of interesting to see everyone that was a basketball fan or didn't know basketball or whatever coming together and paying tribute to Kobe. You pulled up some highlights here.
Yeah, quick top 10 plays of Kobe. Can we go full screen or?
Oh, I think we can. Play it.
Dribbling, has to put it up with the buzzer. Banks it in. He banks in the three, and the Lakers win the game. And that is just greatness personified.
Now Bryant again, out between the rings, guarded by Pippen. Kobe on the move. Lobs for O'Neal for the dunk. Kobe Bryant worked into the lane, and Shaq hammered it in with the right hand. Timeout, Portland.
One of the deadliest combos.
Because of this man, Kobe Bryant.
Being motivated with the dreams.
God, number 8.
Posterizes Dwight Howard. Oh, God. He almost threw his elbow into the basket that time.
Number 6.
Cannot buy a triple. Kobe
wheeling. Oh, God.
Play to Turioff. And the foul.
I think it'd be unfair to say 24 is my favorite number.
What a delivery by Kobe Bryant.
True. Contributors number 24.
Rotation of Bryant. Buckle up for Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant just sucked the gravity out of a target center. What a
God, what a move that
Slam.
I gotta make sure we keep talking so the microphone doesn't pick up the
Run out
music.
by Kobe Bryant. Behind. What did I just see? just saw what Kobe does best, and that's bring people to their feet with a sensational play.
Number 3.
Here we got a dribble drive, change of direction by Bryant.
God, did he just score like 3 people?
Talk about elevation. Chick, he went up to the
1,
rafters
2.
before he
I
decided
thought there was
to
a third
put
one in
somebody
there.
on a poster.
I love the reactions.
They'd love to get it into Nash's hands, and they do.
They
Ball knocked away, stolen by Parker. Here comes George.
Last
to
one
Kobe
was
Bryant.
number 8.
Bryant inside.
That was
It's
a lot of
good.
plays in
It's
this
good. Tie game. A 1-point game. Walton could tip it. Bryant with the save.
Oh, you got to get a shot here.
Final seconds. Bryant for the win. Bang!
Kobe Bryant has hit a shot at the buzzer!
4 away from Elgin Baylor's Laker record. For 3 again. Yes!
Well, there's 70.
Everybody wants it to get into Kobe's hand. Kobe pump fake for 2.
God.
Kobe stopped the Laker record. 81-point game. Ladies and gentlemen, you have witnessed the second greatest scoring performance in NBA history.
Truly was indeed a
Good to take a moment. Take a
sad
moment and
experience
appreciate
yesterday.
Kobe.
But you know, like I said, we won't get too much into details. I'm sure everyone's been following the news and everything. Here, bring it up to the dashboard. But yeah, so those were the top 10 plays according to that particular person. But nonetheless, some plays to see there. But let's do our quick football picks real quick. Obviously, this is the next episode before we get into
Super
till
Bowl,
after the Super Bowl.
the big game.
Who do you got?
I got the Niners.
You want Niners? I'm going Patrick Mahomes. I
I
want Patrick
shit on the
Mahomes.
Niners all playoffs long, and they prove me wrong every time. So
I like to see Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes take one home. I don't think we'll do a watch party for that one, but we're doing it for the Royal Rumble. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see. I got a couple square pools. I got a couple different things we're doing for the Super Bowl, so that should be kind of fun.
got some side betting going on.
But yeah, that's interesting to see. You look at Patrick Mahomes and you look at Garoppolo, two quarterbacks that it's their first Super Bowl. I don't know. I'm kind of
At
curious
least
to
it's
see.
not New England in there for once.
It's true.
It's a
Tom
nice
Brady.
change up.
I'm curious still to see where Tom Brady goes. I don't know.
He's
Could
going
be
back
anything.
to the Patriots. No way.
Yeah, I believe it. I think they'll work out a deal with him to do something over there. We talked a lot last week. Moving on to some story. What's going on around here behind the counter at Insane Games, and we talked a little bit about the cricket fiasco last week, about what's going on with that Super Cricket, and it has now been confirmed. It has been confirmed by Dave and video recordings.
I hadn't seen that.
That there is, in fact, a cricket in the bag, and it needs to be. That cricket has been there for quite some time. It needs to be dealt with.
It won't last much longer.
It needs to be handled.
Due its 3-month lifespan that you confirmed last time. It can't have too much longer left. Especially chirping days. Those chirping days are nearly up. But
It's got to go. I mean, those crickets making that type of noise in the back, it gets a little
do you
annoying
think
when
it's
it's
in the
dead silent.
ceiling, or do you think it's
It's
by
in the ceiling. It's
cabinet?
definitely above.
So do we need to search?
We might need. I don't know. We may have to pull the ladders out and get up into the roof and try to see where we can find one. Try to listen to where the noise is and try to locate and figure out exactly which one in what direction and pull it out from there.
Well, we'll have to keep anyone posted with the updates. Personally, I don't like a cricket in the back room. I don't believe it still, but
What are you gonna
so
do?
you and Dave haven't provided any hard evidence.
There are video recordings of it.
I think you guys are both madmen. Now you converted Dave to being a madman as well.
Converted Dave to being a madman.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
I don't know about that. The Wilton Mall door in the back hallway. I know you and I have been getting a little upset about that the last week. Do you care to vent about this for a minute?
It's a door that's always been unlocked for, the 8 years that we've used it. And all of a sudden, someone decided they're just going to try to fix it or something, because now it's like half fixed, half broken, and it is super annoying to get in and out. I pretty much have to shoulder my way out. I just did that a little bit ago when I went out, and there was like 4 people out there, and they were just like, I was like, sorry, the door is jammed. But, absurd.
It's clearly, it's one of those things. It's repetition after a while, where it's kind of like you get used to a certain thing. Like Mike said, for like 8 years we've been going in and out of this door, and it's never been locked. They never lock it.
Never close it.
No, it's kind of closed, but you always just pull and it opens. And it's probably some new guy, probably trying to be Mr. Cool. Oh, I can clean that door, and it causes more aggravation. And we can't be the only one that's upset about it. I mean, I pinched my finger in it the other day, trying to, and I was like, that effing hurts. Yeah. Because even when you pull it down, first off, even when you pull it down, first off, you've never had to pull the lever down, you just pull it open. But now even when you pull it down, it still doesn't go.
Yeah.
It's absurd.
What the fuck they did to it, but I'm about to just break it again, so it's back out.
We might have to go out there and do an operation door removal and break the door back, so it's back to where it's normal. It's a little absurd.
I want names of who did this, and I want them to pay. Do you have the names, Dan?
No, I wish I did, though. I wish I did, because it's becoming extremely annoying.
How's it going? Not bad?
I'm trying to figure out, the laptop here is being stupid today. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't understand why all of a sudden they had to go. Maybe they're trying to keep the door locked, and it's just one of those things that just become more annoying than anything.
I guess, but it's still not really locked. I don't know what they were trying to accomplish. Now it's just annoying. Not locked or fixed.
Not dealing with it. And so a lot of stuff that's been going on here at the store this week has been Overwatch. It's kind of kicked into full gear a little bit, And Dave's always had obviously this obsession with Overwatch and trying to get the store and everyone here playing. And he's always and I think he found out exactly who he needed to get the store behind playing Overwatch, and that's convert Tom over to playing Overwatch. Hey, Tom, you want to play a little game with Overwatch? And then finally Tom,
I wouldn't give Dave all the credit. Tom's always been weak when it comes to Overwatch. He's always been trying to get me to play, and I was the one that finally allowed him to play. So, but it's a game that always gets you to come back to it.
I don't really. It's a game that I have really no interest.
All the unlocks we had.
I finally jumped in, and it's a game that it's been hard for me to try to get into and playing it, but it's it's something that eventually I dropped in the last week and finally started playing it, and I don't know, it's a game that I'm learning and still justifying.
There were some truly bad games there at the beginning.
Not as bad as you like to think.
Probably even worse than we'd like.
There's too many characters to go over.
What is there, like 26?
26 characters. Give me the controller.
What are you doing?
Way too many people. Did you get out of the Overwatch app?
There was going to be nothing stopping the full display of Kobe wetness. There could be no lag.
So do you know all the characters?
I know them. I probably couldn't name them all off the top of my head.
But you know what they do?
Maybe if I was writing a list. Most of them. There's some people I just forbid to play, basically, just because I don't like the way they operate. But I know the general gist of what all they do. Practice range.
I want to look at the characters. Is there another way of looking at the characters? I'll get into.
If we're going to start doing detailed stuff on there, I suggest you go full screen immediately.
So, obviously, with me learning how to play Overwatch, trying to go through the characters is one. So, give me the definition of tanks.
They take all the damage, basically, and they protect the team through shields or basically attracting the heat of everybody else. They're protectors, basically.
I'm not sure I can play the tank.
I don't think you can play any of them.
What's the one with the what?
Nothing.
What's the one that has the dual? Maybe it's her. That has the dual things.
The 2 guns.
Yeah. Is that a diva?
Everybody likes her.
When you play as Tank, which one do you play as?
I play as her, I play as Roadhog, and I play as Sigma. Fat boy with the chain. And that guy.
You play as Sigma?
I'm not that good with him. He's still pretty new.
Have they cut
he's
any characters
interesting.
out of Overwatch?
No.
Winston, isn't he like the main guy?
He's the one that has the opening video.
So is he like the leader of the heroes?
How's it going? Pretty good. He's the one that started to try to regroup people after the... I'm not too into the depth of the lore of this, but he's the one that starts calling everybody afterwards.
And then obviously there's DPS, damage, which is the one everyone wants to play, so the wait times take longer.
Yeah.
Like every time I play, I put in for damage and support, and I never get damage.
Yeah.
I obviously love Bastion.
He's toxic.
I don't understand why.
He's just a turret. It's absurd.
So when you are a DPS, which one do you play as?
McCree, Farah, Soldier 76. Sometimes Doomfist. Sometimes.
You play Soldier 76?
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not that good with him. Sombra.
Who are you good with, Dan?
Grow up, Mike. You like Tracer?
I don't. That's one of those people that everybody likes, but I just don't really play it.
See, I like Reaper. So when I play as Reaper, but I know Tom likes Reaper.
That's Tom's guy. He's good. He's one of the best.
Genji?
No, Reaper.
Oh.
Genji's good, but it's like mostly for people on PC.
Reminds me of the guy in Metal Gear.
Or sweaties.
Definitely reminds me of Metal Gear.
He's really hard to play well, and a lot of people think they can use him, and they can't because they're bad.
So who's your favorite out of all the DPS?
Probably Farah, the rocket launcher chick.
Really?
She flies a jetpack and she has a rocket launcher. It's awesome.
Is that her main and only gun? Is a rocket launcher?
It's not like a ridiculous rocket launcher, but it's still pretty strong.
Who do you play as? And then of course you have support, which I've only seen you be playing as lately. Who do you play on with support?
It's always been Lucio. Since day one.
Really? You like that Eddie Gordo guy?
Eddie Gordo.
Is he the most popular one?
He's the easiest to play, but I think he's one of the most fun supports to play.
That was really the easiest.
Just because he heals everyone always, and you don't really have to do anything particular to heal. He has like an aura of healing around him.
You could be standing next to a Lucio and get
You
healed.
just basically have to stand next to people and save your... You can pump it up and make it stronger. He has to save it for the right time.
Yikes.
You can also give people speed boosts.
Mercy pretty popular.
She's not bad.
Does anyone
only
play as
healed.
this one?
She's OP,
What's that mean?
overpowered. She does damage and healing, basically. Pretty ridiculous.
Zenyatta. She's popular. He's popular, right?
He's good. His Discord orb that makes people take double damages. Super useful, especially for killing tanks.
And then you got Batiste.
Who you don't know how to use.
I do know how to use
you
him.
think you know how to use him, but
What?
you don't.
I definitely know how to use him. I think you're just being a hater.
You have to be perfectly mixing between damage and healing. You can only focus on one at a time. Am I wrong in saying that?
What?
That you can only focus on healing or damage
You
at
can
one
do
time?
both at the same time.
I don't think you can, though. I'm saying
I
that's what
certainly
you
can.
need to do to play as him.
I certainly can.
But I've only seen you able to focus on one at a time.
I don't know about that, boy.
I've never heard a team cry for healing more than when you play as a healer.
Is she a sniper? Obviously.
No.
No?
She uses her fists. Come on.
I'm gonna watch it, Mike. Is he good?
He's one of my favorites. He's really good if you can hit your shots.
What about this guy? Does anyone play as him?
People play as everybody on there, Dan. It just depends on the situation.
Guy's kind of fat, isn't he?
He's jacked.
Is he jacked or is he fat?
He's got pecs. One of them sticking out of his shirt.
Oh, wow, that's a quick... I want to play one.
11 loot boxes.
So there we go. That was a quick rundown of some of the characters. It might give me some information on that.
You gonna play one or what?
Maybe later. So what else we got here? We got. Well, actually, what's this week on Insane Games TV? It is the premiere of the 2V shows. You got the 2V Tuesdays with Luke and Jackson starting tomorrow. And then we got the Dream Team coming in on Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Should I play the trailer?
I don't see why not.
Should I play it?
Do you have the power to do that?
I think I can create it real quick. Tell them a little bit about the show.
Basically, it's going to be 2v2 with me and Dan's brother, Tommy. It's called the Dream Team because we are one of the best teams that were ever known to man, going back to 2009. We're going to be mostly 2v2 games or whatever we feel like doing. And it will probably be far better than 2v Tuesdays.
You sure about that?
I'm positive, actually. Who is it? Jackson and Luke that are going to be on 2v2?
Yeah.
Absolutely. They couldn't even... Remember when we were doing those 4v4s in Call of Duty and we were destroying them?
Who was?
We were. You were in
I
there.
thought they were beating you.
We were beating them until they started being toxic with other stuff, but I think we got our grilly pride out of that. Not to mention our fourth, whose name starts with a J, was doing extremely awful. What are you doing over there, Dan?
I'm trying to get it to come out. See if I can get it. Keep talking to people.
Well, Dan, we're waiting for your show that you're supposed to be putting on. You want me to talk about the 2v2s and the Dream Team, and you can't even pull up the hype video. Is this gonna happen, or? Dan's getting wicked salty over there.
Blind man
The greatest thing about all these
wet. Blind man wet.
The music is actually kind of cool. I do like the...
Hear the sound of the bells when the Lord gone, and them boys unleash hell when the war's on. Bloodthirsty when the dogs put their paws on. You gon' tell them how they go a little with the claws on. Put them on the battlefield where they can, and the new niggas just tryna miss what I said, Command's a bitch, you put a purse on them. Get them wild niggas throwing red dots on them. I'm the general, I can be worth something. My soldiers is ready to put a black hearse on them. Bring them to the wake, break them with a requiem and throw them in the pit and throw a little bit of dirt on them. Dirt on them, throw a little dirt on them. Trigger fingers in the air, put a little work on them. Work on them, put a little work on them. Trigger finger in the air, put a little dirt on them. Put a little dirt on them.
aware, Mike, that you cut me out of the picture there.
Are you excited?
And what most people don't understand is that little video of them holding up the 2-time was of Tom joining the 2-time club, and I'm cropped out of the picture. Very absurd, may I say. It's a very absurd. I didn't address that with you and Tom, but kind of bullshit that I was taken out of the 2v2, out of the 2-timer club
You're not
video.
a part of the dream team.
That's not the point.
That's the point.
As one of the members of the 2-time champ group, I should have been in that picture should automatically be all three of us at every time. You can't just crop people out. That's absurd to do that.
Well, actually, there's not even a 2-time club anymore, because... Do I really have to say it?
But back when the video was made, or the photo was taken, there was 3 members of the 2-time club for the fantasy football. Tom had just gotten in watching the wettest movie of all time, Aquaman. And to be cropped out of that photo, quite frankly, is unacceptable. It's unacceptable.
I think it just speaks to the lack of respect for your championships in general. Because you truly did not deserve them, first of all. But,
I don't know about that.
Because I won't get into that.
Either way, we have the Dream Team premiering this week with Tom and Mike. And then, of course, we have the 2v Tuesdays with Luke and Jackson premiering tomorrow. So, I don't know. What 2-team shows can do better? We'll have to wait and see. But let the battle begin, my friend. The new guys coming in, Luke and Jackson, rolling in here and causing some trouble.
I'm going to say this once, and I want you to put it on the record. Not concerned.
Well, you heard it right there, fellas.
Not concerned.
Mike is not concerned when it comes to the showdown between the Dream Team and 2v Tuesdays. So we'll have to see where that goes. What else we got to talk about over here? Anything else? Kind of a quick week.
Yeah, pretty much.
Should we jump into customers of the week?
I think that's a good spot to go.
Customers of the week. So we had a guy.
Customer of the week.
We had a guy that came in on probably Monday. What day was it? Saturday. Comes in. It was after you left. It was me here working. And guy comes in. He's over there looking at something. His kids are over here touching like every statue we have. And like taking the Luigi off the wall and one of the Iron Man pop figures with a head that bobbles around and doing this little.
I don't know how people think that's okay.
The sign says "Do not touch."
As a kid growing up, I knew better than to just touch everything.
But more importantly, where was the parent? The parents are all the way back there, and the kids were over here tearing apart our seating area that has a bunch of cool. And for people who can't see our seating area, we have a bunch of cool like toys and statues and stuff that we've collected over the years on display. And it's just like, I don't get how you can. And he's on the table and he's doing playing with action figures like kids do. You can hear him doing something. The parents saying, well, the kid didn't walk in with any toys, and he's playing with something, so must be something's going on. And, it's just, I'm 100% baffled with it. I just don't get it.
Those kids need to have their hands put out and spanked.
Right?
That's what would have happened to me in the day.
Then, of course, then the father comes up and ends up buying the 2 Cabela guns with the Cabela's 2013 game, and I ended up forgetting to give him the sensor bar.
Wow, Dan.
So, but I didn't feel bad.
Classic Dan.
I didn't feel bad. So he had to come back in and get it after his kids tore apart our seating area. I did not feel bad in the slightest. Normally I would, and I did not feel bad in the slightest.
I don't think you have a soul, period.
That's not fair to say.
Is it, though?
Don't tear apart our seating area. And he goes, do you think he went over and picked up any of the pieces that his kid left? No. No.
That's absurd.
Nope. And then the other wacky customer I had for the week was a guy that came in last Thursday looking for the Ninja game.
The Ninja game?
What do you think the Ninja game means?
There's a lot of... Is he talking about Fortnite?
You're talking about Ninja.
The Ninja?
The streamer, the Ninja. Yes, I need to get the Ninja game. And I go, what? He goes, I need to get the Ninja game, please. I go, and then at first, you would think it's a joke. Well, this guy wasn't joking.
There's like a bunch of games with like ninjas in it that I probably would think first.
And he goes, no, it's the guy online that plays the game, Ninja. I go, that's his name, Ninja. He goes, no, he plays the game Ninja. I go, no, his name is Ninja. He plays Fortnite. His name, he goes, their logo there says Ninja. I go, that is his logo. That's for his name.
So you had to argue with the guy about it.
And he was legitimately arguing with me for the first couple of minutes, and finally I kind of had to like explain it to him. And I pulled up his name. I go, no, Ninja is the guy's name playing the game probably called Fortnite. And the guy was just like, yeah. And I'm just like,
so did you tell him how to install Fortnite?
I told him the game that he's playing is free. You can go on and download it. And just play it. I think he had the PlayStation 4. So, I mean...
enough,
but I was just... I was perplexed for a minute, and I'm just like... Really?
I hate Ninja.
What? What?
I said I hate Ninja.
Whatever. The skin he had is super wet. We talked about that a couple weeks ago, didn't we?
The only reason I would get that is to just get killed and kill myself as it.
Because you're super jelly, Mike. You are jealous. Peanut butter and jelly.
I don't know how they can make him a skin of where he's like an army guy or something. He weighs like 80 pounds, but they made him look somewhat jacked, whatever.
You are peanut butter and jelly when it comes to Ninja. All you are when it comes to Ninja.
Not really.
I do. I think so, 100% so.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Whatever. If you're watching Insane Games here tonight, we got Retro Monday up next, and of course Monday Night Gaming with AC Weezy later tonight. I don't know. Should I dabble the joysticks a little bit and some Overwatch?
Yeah, we got some extra time.
I got one match, I think, to get to level 25 to finally jump into the
comp,
which is what I've been waiting for quite some time, but it's taken a little bit. So why don't I quick dabble with the joysticks a little bit? Let's pull it into full mode here. We got some time to kill here behind the counter. So you ready? Quick play. So Mike, why don't you explain to me your competitive? What level are you in competitive?
Well, there's 3 different ranks. Basically, there's one for DPS, one for tank, and one for healer.
Oh, you gotta do one for each one?
Yeah. So my healer one was not good. It was silver, which is crazy because I've always been gold and platinum before they started this new system. Then I got a gold rating for my tank. It's all a scam. They want you to grind and get the rating you think you deserve. They don't want you to just earn it and be done playing.
True.
So they always start you a little bit lower than what you think.
I'm playing about you get to play-by-play.
Yeah, I don't think so, dude.
I do think so. You need to keep talking so the microphone doesn't mute out.
And say, if you really want my commentary, it's not going to be kind watching you play. Already he has a default skin for the guy who says his favorite, whatever. No skin.
No dying on my watch.
All systems operational. Viva, ready for combat.
Fully healed.
The team comp is... okay.
Think you can keep up with me?
I guess we'll have to see how it goes. You have proper people.
I can't wait.
You know Widowmaker, so that's a good start.
What?
You don't have a Widowmaker on your team, so that's a good start.
Why is it so bad to have one?
Because they all think they're good, but they suck and they don't help.
So what's your main goal?
Sniping. Well, everyone thinks they can snipe, but probably only 10% of them can. I can snipe, I don't play Widow.
Step inside, you're not all better.
I don't try to trick you into thinking I can. Dan dies with the healing in the well.
What were they really helping me? My
you
team?
could have healed yourself with that bumper. Very absurd. dying with a healing ability in his pocket.
Quelle belle attitude positive là.
Now his team suffers without a healer.
I'll give myself the fall for that. I should have hit the healer.
Look at all those crit. Oh my god, they're dropping like flies. Poor Diva's gonna lose her mech.
Moira by your side.
Enemy turret up ahead.
Get inside. Regen burst activated.
There you go, there you go.
Like, I'm not dumb. I know how to play the game.
Are you sure?
Get in here.
An expedient solution.
This board.
Regen burst activated.
A nice ult. Blasted out. An immortality to it.
Let them up.
Trying to unlock.
You're fully hit.
No! Wow, whatever. All these people decide they want to lose their lives when I pull up my ultimate. Cool.
Someone has to keep you alive.
On your team, buddy. Right there, I went right to do
gunned
it.
Down by the enemy. How's it going?
Enemy turret ahead.
Quelle belle attitude positive là.
If people watching, you're watching Behind the Counter Live. I'm trying to do one more match to get to level 25.
Regen burst. Step inside.
Like doing a trade-in, so I'm doing a round or two of
Maintain
Overwatch.
that positive attitude.
Try to rank up. Growing.
Enemy turret located.
Still uncertain of all the rules.
Get in here.
All the players' roles are.
Enemy has a turret.
As expected.
Regen burst activated. Let them up. Enemy turret.
The only one over here. I'm not quite sure where the rest of my team is.
Maintain that positive attitude.
Enemy turret detected.
Whew. It's not my time. Fully healed. Get in here! Regen burst activated.
I sighted the enemy.
Not as good as me.
T1 for special attack.
Position.
Maintain that positive attitude. Fully healed.
Behind the barrier.
Get in there, Bob. It's nothing personal. Just the way things go. Enemy turret Please move behind the barrier.
Bad guy. All better. Regen burst activated. Fair Brown.
Get behind the barrier.
Long. Not you good as me.
I sighted the enemy.
I recommend
Get in here.
Are you finished? Stupidity is not alright. Are you finished?
Let them out. Bad guy. Fully healed. Well, let's fix.
Started out bad, Michael. We're holding our own now.
Get in there, Bob. My turret's done.
60 seconds.
We gotta go in back. We almost lost. We gotta go backwards now.
You only got silver.
Someone's
here.
looking out for me.
Join with
Oh,
me.
I've been getting all the kills.
All the kills. You are on fire, so you must be doing something with it.
Thank you.
30 seconds.
Team up for special attack. Time to leave my DPS.
Our enemy's chances at success are low.
God, we got the victory. I thought it was going to be slaughter the first 5 minutes of that match. Then we ended up. They got all the way to the end and they couldn't get it. We held them off. Classic. What do I hit 25? Did it? Oh god, it is 25. I'm not giving out any tokens. I never give them when I'm up there. No one ever gives me any. So I'm not giving anyone tokens.
It's a pretty toxic attitude.
Yeah, well, one thing I've learned is this game is extremely toxic. God, how many did I get? I got 4,000 XP?
The victories are a lot better than the losses.
I don't know, Mike. Should I do a competitive on my own?
You think you can handle that?
Or should I wait and let it soak in?
We had to do 5 in a row. It's the only way.
You gotta do 5 in a row?
It's the best way to do it. So you get your true ranking. So you might as well not even start.
Wow. Oh well, we hit level 25 on the podcast.
You had a decent game.
Anything else we gotta go over here?
Got Metal Gear coming up in a little bit.
Retro Monday's up next with Mike, and of course, hopefully, maybe finishing. You think you'll finish it?
There's a high % chance that I finish it this time.
So Mike will be finishing up Metal Gear on Retro Monday. That's up next. And of course, we got AC Weezy. There you go. AC Weezy coming up with Monday Night Gaming to close out tonight. Tonight, of course, as we discussed earlier, a bunch of new shows coming this week. I keep seeing the 2Vs, but it's like the
2V Tuesdays and the Dream Team.
But I'm trying to say the right word between the two, but I don't know. I can't.
2 versus 2. 2V Tuesdays.
But yeah, so that's behind the counter. We went over a bunch of stuff here at the store. Did a little Overwatch to close out the episode. Anything before we sign off?
Nope, I think that's it.
We did a little premiere of
Rest in peace, Kobe.
The top 10 plays for Kobe Bryant, and then did the premiere for the Dream Team, and got everything done with some Overwatch. All right, so that's behind the counter for this January 27th. Retro Monday is up next with Mike playing Metal Gear Solid. Anything before we close out?
Nope, that's it.
Adios.